Hey friends, it's Michelle with Marshtown TV today, and I am here with the ever hysterically funny and sweet Miss Penny from the library. Now, I was told by some particular parties, Tony, that I needed to whisper because we're in the library, but anybody who knows me knows that's not possible, so here we go. Hey Penny. Hi Michelle. I promise I won't yell though. So, well, I want to ask, how did everything go with the carnival?
Oh, great success. We had probably over 225 individuals here, counting children and their parents. So it was a big success. We got so many comments saying that they really enjoyed themselves and had a good time.
Well, I have to say, I think you guys did a fantastic job. I wasn't here, but I saw pictures on Facebook where folks had brought their kids, and it look like a wonderful day. So, yay! I'm glad it went well, and I'm sure you're glad it's over, right? So,
Yeah, I'm a little exhausted. It took me a day to recuperate.
and if you don't know, Penny was wearing a tutu. That's all I want to say. Well, let's go ahead and jump in and talk about some things happening. You got a book sale coming up, right?
We do. August the 7th, Saturday, Friends of the Library, it's first sale since we've reopened. So they've got a lot of material for sale, books, magazines, audio, CDs. So you want to make sure you're here for that book sale. It begins at 9 when we open and will close at 3.
Well, where's it going to take place?
That's on the main floor upstairs. They have their own room that's down the hallway, and there'll be signs directing you. Now, that day as well, we're going to have 3 local authors here signing their books. So we're going to have a meet and greet with some light refreshments. We're going to be having William Clark. He's a resident of Strawberry Plains. Linda McCall, also Strawberry Plains, and Jay Reese from East Tennessee. He's going to be here as well.
Well, I have to put in a plug for him. He is not that these other two aren't, I don't know them, but Jay is fantastic. I've done theater with him before many, many moons ago. Wonderful, wonderful young man. So
They say he's a really good speaker, too.
and he's a good guy, so that makes it even better. So, well, what else is happening?
Well, now Crafts with the Staff, that's going to be with Tracy this month, and it's titled Diamond Color by Numbers with Tracy. Let me get the kit, and I'll show you what it is.
Well, you know, anything that Miss Tracy participates in, you know it's going to be a hoot. She is one of the most fun people I have ever met. Well, that's really pretty. And it's color by numbers. Still, I don't know that I would be able to do it. But, yeah, let's look at that. That's cool.
You're not going to be using crayons or colored pencils. You're going to be using these colored sequins. And it looks a little intricate to me because you're going to be placing them on this.
Well, I don't need to come and do it because they would end up all over this. So, well, again, as normal with the Crafts with the Staff, do you just have a set number of packets?
You do need to call and reserve your spot. I think Tracy has 15 kits.
Okay. So what's the date?
That is August the 19th at 5 to 6 in the teen room.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, what else? Penny has a whole stack of things here. And again, it is back to school. I'm sure there's a lot happening. So what's next?
Yes, summer reading program for the adults. There are a couple programs this month with them. How to raise backyard chickens. Manny Bed will be here, and you don't want to miss this. It's going to be in the community room, August 17th. At 4 o'clock.
You know, that's a big thing now, to just have your own chickens at home, and what do you call it, free range? Is that what they were?
Some of them are, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, you have to keep them in the city in their pens.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting, though. That definitely is. So what else do you have?
Also, Sherry's offering a genealogy too. Now, this is not a beginner class. It's more of an intermediate class with Sandra Menders, and that will be August the 31st, 4 o'clock in the community room.
Now, that was your replacement for Crafts with the Staff last time, wasn't it? It had something to do with genealogy?
It was, and it was a beginner's class with Leslie, and she had a great turnout, and so those who took the class may want to try this one as well. So Leslie's not going to limit this class, so you want to come and participate.
Well, and two folks, as she's going through this, and again, there's a lot that's coming up. Obviously, you're not going to remember all the dates and time. You can always call the library to get the information or go to the website, correct?
Go to our website. That's www.morristownhamlinlibrary.org. And I have the sliders that I have here in my hand. They're scrolling across the website.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I see you've come to the Lego Club. We definitely have to talk about that.
We do have to talk about the Lego Club. Now, they are still limiting, so you want to call and reserve your spot. Those days will be August the 7th and August the 21st. And it's going to be 2 to 3 on both days.
Well, I know that kids aren't required, obviously, to bring their own Legos, but I know last year, or I should say 2019, I believe there was a statement made if you had Legos that you needed to get rid of, that you could donate. Is that still in effect?
That's in effect, yes. Just bring them, and Tana and Amanda will go through those. And of course, like I said, they are just preparing a kit for each child. So, try to keep the COVID down between them. And so, yes, bring those extra Legos.
Okay, cool. Well, is there anything else you want to touch base on? Because I want to ask. Well, you may have something else, but I'm going to go ahead and jump in and ask you because I'm very curious about it. Let's talk about this quilt, this backdrop that's behind us. Where did this come from, and what is it exactly? It's really neat.
Well, the name of this quilt is Say Their Names, Never Forget quilt, and it was comprised and sewn by members of the Hawkins County CareNet Committee, along with several other Hawkins County residents.
Okay, so it originated then in Rogersville. So is it like traveling? Is it going to be setting up in different locations?
It has been traveling, and it's going to be set up here in the library through the month of August. Now, CareNet, I want to say Care here, but CareNet stands for the Care Northeast Tennessee Community Conservation Committee.
That's a mouthful.
It is a mouthful. I had to take a deep breath. And it's a branch of the Sierra Club that focuses on protecting, preserving, enjoying nature and the environment in East Tennessee.
Well, you know what I think is so cool, and I think I've discussed this with Tawana at Rose Center before when we talk about people doing quilting. This is beautiful. Quilting is a dying art, and it's so neat to see people that today can still do that, and they're doing it in such a productive way. So I think that's really cool. So kudos to the Care Northeast Tennessee Community. Don't listen to Penny. Listen to me. I'm reading it off the paper. So the Care Northeast Tennessee Community Conservation Committee. It is a mouthful. But seriously, they did beautiful. The stitching on that is just absolutely wonderful.
Yes. Now this quilt honors and displays 22 different squares of black individuals who've lost their lives due to the racially motivated violence throughout history.
Well, do you know where it's going to be set up next? I know you said it started in Rogersville and it's here. So do you know where it's going?
I don't know where it will be next, but it will be here in the library through the month of August. And we do have this booklet that tells about each square and the individual who comprised or put together each square, their square.
Well, that's neat when people can actually have feelings and thoughts about something and they can do something productive with it and again, make a quilt and display it. That's really cool. Well, there is one other thing that I'd like to touch base with you about, if I may. The murder mystery that's coming up in September. Yes, it is back. Can you elaborate, Miss Penny?
I'm going to say some things, but I'm not going to give away everything. Okay. We are setting the date for September the 24th. We probably will start giving tickets or selling tickets the 1st of September. And a lot of the cast members from the prior murder mysteries are in it. So we're looking to have a lot of fun and hope we have a good crowd.
Well, if you guys have not been able to come to these murder mystery shows, of course, last year was kind of a for everybody. But let me tell you something. They are a hoot. This library, it's amazing how they transform it into a mini theater. It is a lot of fun. And the most important thing, of course, you're going to have fun and all this, but you're going to be supporting the Friends of the Library and the library, correct?
Correct. And also, another fun thing, it's going to be a Western. So we're going to be having chili and the fixins and a nice dessert. And we ask those who come, maybe if you want to wear your Western attire, that'd be a lot of fun too, wouldn't it?
Well, the only thing I'm going to say to that is I'm practicing my yeehaw. Hey guys, thank you so much for staying tuned to Channel 7 Morristown TV today. Again, Penny and I never disappoint. You put us in the same room, we are absolutely ridiculous and silly and fun, or at least I hope so. We think we are. So, guys, again, from the bottom of my heart, and Tony as well, thank you so much for staying tuned to Channel 7 Morristown TV today. If it wasn't for you and you tuning in to Channel 7 MUS FiberNet, well, we wouldn't be able to bring all this fun, silly, creative stuff to you. So hang around and we'll see you next time.